And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So, DA, it's all.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Feeds to Allen. He dishes it to Durant. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Banked in off the glass.
Can't allow that kind of positioning, especially for a guy like Durant. So effective with his length inside.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. It's not going to go for him. Good D by McCollum. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Now here's Lillard. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Ariza finds Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Here's KD. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Back to Lillard. There's the triple. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving dishes to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to LeVert. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to LeVert. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Here's Dinwiddie. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that. With a lengthy, Ariza loves getting up on these type of plays. Timing right there on these alley-oop jams, that's just terrific.
Pushing it up. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Nets trail by 7. KD on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Nurkic with the steal. LeVert against Ariza. Lillard outside. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
Here's McCollum. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 5 points so far. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Whiteside, the pass to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball.
And when he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Portland leading by 5. Now, here's Lillard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You better respect the floating jumper of Irving. He's remarkable at timing and measuring up these type of difficult shots.
Lillard finds Anthony. Fires the three. Offensive rebound.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Nets trail by 7. Passes to Irving. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He excels at leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of...
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in its small forward. Now here is Harris. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Portland leading by 8. Here's Whiteside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
On the drive, Whiteside is so tenacious, barrels through the defense to get his shot.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Harris.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
I mean, although he's young, Collins has already proven to be very polished. I mean, it'll be fascinating to watch this guy continue to develop.
Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And then for Brooklyn, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. Here's Luwawu. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Luwawu's got his first 3 points of the game.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Allen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Luwawu. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now here's Allen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I mean, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game ascend.
Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 4. And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland no good that time either. And here are the Nets. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Jordan finds Durant. Back to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Durant against Anthony. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. McCollum. And no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Dinwiddie.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
A good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And here's Anthony from the arc. They grab their own miss.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Prince. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battle. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. The first quarter was a difficult one for Brooklyn. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooters. They gave up a sky-high. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Irving kicks to LeVert. Pass to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Ariza with the bucket. Brooklyn leading by 6.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, GA. And he's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight, and the technical free throw is good.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving is a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Allen passes to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Back to Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Allen surveying the D. Dinwiddie left side. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got 11.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Left side, Jordan. Now the pass to Luau. To the middle. Here's Allen. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Harris. Luau, the pass to Allen. Harris kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The dish to Jordan. Allen left side. Harris looking it over. And the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
McCollum's checked in for Zach Collins. And a change for the Nets. Prince is checked in for Luau Cabarro. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
McCollum finds Whiteside, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Perfect pass to set up Whiteside. He just pops up and slams it in. Almost looks effortless.
Passes it to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Allen. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Trent, covered by Irving. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Trent.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Irving dishes to Harris. Trent's outside. Pass to Jordan. Outside Irving. Back to Jordan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Trent, guarded by Prince. Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A tenacious big with an assortment of moves. Whiteside is no stranger to beating his man.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Right side, the pass to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
It's 2-on-1. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie finds LeVert. Jordan inside. Whiteside's there. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Jordan. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that one's good. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. McCollum, no good. Nets trail by 6. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back. Lillard against Durant. The feed now to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Lillard. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Oh, I love the way Ariza sticks it to the defense, out-muscling and out-working anyone in front of him.
Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Jordan. He hits it from 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And here's McCollum for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. KD dishes to Jordan. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert out to KD. Nurkic with the steal. Anthony down low. Dinwiddie covering. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
The pass to Jordan. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Dinwiddie drives in. Jordan doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Ariza. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Portland with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Temple the pass to Johnson. The three ball. Temple gets the bucket. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hood against Crawford. A floater. Hood can't get it to go. Here's Temple. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. DA, take it over.
Kevin, thanks. Coach Brett.
Absolutely, DA. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Now here's Irving. LeVert the pass to Allen. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. And that one goes long. Shot from free throw range. Horford, no luck. Durant against Richardson. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by KD. Allen's got his team on the board to start the game for Brooklyn. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and Simmons is used to being in tight spots. So clever at finding ways out of them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. The dish now to Allen. Good D by Embiid. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with possession. Simmons inside. Oh, wow.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's Allen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Allen dishes to Irving. Back to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Richardson, good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Dinwiddie outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving against Simmons. That's tipped. Outside for Durant. To the inside. Richardson the pass to Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Simmons against Irving. Fires from 14, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Simmons with it. He has 6.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Scotty's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Richardson.
When DJ's working the catch-and-shoot aspect of his game, boy, you know he feels good.
Here's Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Prince. Out to the wing. And stolen by Thybulle. Here we go, one-on-one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Nets trail by 8 from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now, here's Thybulle. Defense right on him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Scott. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against her.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Mike Scott out there with Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Korkmaz at the 3. A nice shot by Jordan.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially his first couple of years. Look at him now.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, take it at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Robinson's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Burks can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. It's Prince on the wing. The pass to Jordan. Back to Prince. Harris outside. Prince against Burks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance. He can't get that one to fall. Prince with the defensive effort. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Well, you love to see DJ work that hard in transition. Go ahead, run the floor, big man.
Pass to Korkmaz. Down low. The kick out to Scott. Embiid inside. He's against Jordan. Nets trail by 6. Here's Luwawu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Robinson, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Scott. Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Prince dishes to Jordan. Back to Prince. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Prince. Caris LeVert comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for Scott. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Alec Burks. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kevin Durant. Here's Milton. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
To the paint. Allen surveying the D. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Milton, and it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Back to LeVert. Nets passing it around. It's Durant with the drive, and there it is for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Richardson finds Horford, and it's Thibault in the corner. Stolen by LeVert. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Puts the move on. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. KD's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Pulls it from the elbow. He can't hit that time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. The first quarter was a difficult one for Brooklyn. The deficit for them at one point grew. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
No, the
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Allen with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Simmons, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. A nice shot by LeVert.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Richardson. Again, Philadelphia.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. KD passes to Irving. Back to Durant. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Nets trail by 7. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
A nice shot by Irving.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Simmons with it, defended by Dinwiddie, and they pick up 2.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Here's Allen. A shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And slam dunk by Allen.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Embiid. And here is Simmons. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Durant, the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down low. And there's the pass to LeVert to the paint. Allen inside, guarded by Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 7. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. 23 points for Ben Simmons.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Dinwiddie against Richardson. Dinwiddie left side. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
On the wing, Irving. Back to LeVert. There's the feed to Allen. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And that one is hammered home.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Richardson. Rebounded by the Nets.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Simmons. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's running. The putback can't connect.
Well, how about the defensive effort from Al Horford? Just playing so hard, making sure the shooter can't get a clean look.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Burks in at the point guard.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to Harris. Feeds it to Jordan. Poked away, out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Thybulle, the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Here's Milton, powered down with both hands.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Irving passes to Jordan. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford's checked in for Korkmaz, and Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Shake Milton. Thybulle, the pass to Horford. To the inside, Embiid. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to Harris. He feeds it to Prince, and stolen by Horford. Here's Thybulle, and he makes that one. Thybulle's got his first points of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Burks finds Embiid. Back to Burks. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And Simmons subbed in for Alec Burks. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you cannot give DeAndre Jordan those types of lanes. As soon as you do, he's going to exploit them.
Now here's Milton. There's the three. But they'll get another chance. O'Quinn, the pass to Milton. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures and and nothing.
Kevin, thanks. Star player.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here is Harris. Pass to Embiid. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic, big and blocking.
Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Pass to Richardson. Knocked away. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lillard. And stolen by Simmons.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And the basket by McCollum.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Ariza. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Floats it up there for Nurkic. And stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Here's McCollum. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Simmons got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the paint. Can they get it? Anthony's shot is off.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Philadelphia leading by 6. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Anthony finds Whiteside. Back to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. And stolen by Horford. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Anthony. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
Richardson outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Whiteside inside. Embiid's there. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing, guarded by Horford. Anthony, the pass to Little. 5 on the clock. From deep. Simmons pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Trent. Simmons with the defensive effort. Richardson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lillard the pass to Little. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Anthony on the wing. Back to Whiteside. Out to Anthony. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
I know that when the main guy,
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Robinson is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Scott in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Outside Hood. Kicks to McCollum. Launches it. Robinson pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 9. Simmons left side. Over McCollum. Portland grabs the miss.
And Nasir Little, a player who fell on draft day, ended up with Portland. You know, he didn't do much as a rookie, but the potential is there.
For Nasir Little, it's going to come down to the defensive end of the floor. If he can get minutes out there and show that he's willing to get down in the stance, become a stopper, some of that offense is going to come along as a byproduct of playing with better offensive players. Heads up play by Rodney Hood.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Scott. Outside for Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
You gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Ben Simmons. Portland also making some changes. Trent's checked in. And it's Damian Lillard in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard, and it's denied.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Portland.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Milton kicks to Harris. All sorts of time. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the 76ers making a change here. Horford's checked in. The drive by Nurkic. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Harris, right side. Feeds it to Horford. Over Lillard. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Out to Anthony. The 3. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Nurkic can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 10. And here they go. Good work defensively by Anthony. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lillard, that one goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Richardson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard, the pass to Trent. He dishes it to Ariza. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2. And
I promise to pray for a positive fate.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Simmons finds Embiid. Clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Cullen passes to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. It's Richardson on the wing. Chalk up 2 there.
He's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time he gets it done from the mid-range.
And stolen by Richardson. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Horford with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Here's Anthony. Basket good.
Nurkic's getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Horford in the post, covered by Anthony. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Ariza goes in. And stolen by Richardson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid, the pass to Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 4 points this quarter. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Richardson finds Simmons. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Nurkic. Embiid, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Harris. Tries again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Simmons against Lillard. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Richardson dishes to Harris. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Horford. And Robinson III comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Richardson. And it's Korkmaz in for Simmons. Right side up top, guarded by Embiid. Here's Collins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Embiid from outside. Korkmaz passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
McCollum kicks to Collins. Passes a little, and it's Hood in the corner. Lets it go from deep, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Collins with it. Now defended by Embiid. McCollum passes to Whiteside.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Hood. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Shot is out there with Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Scott kicks to Milton. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Hood gets the bucket. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Al Horford, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for the Trailblazers, Anthony's checked in for Collins. Ariza comes in for Hood, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for McCollum.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Milton. Ariza covering. The pass to Embiid. Burks on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Trailblazers trail by 18. Here's Trent. Here's Ariza. Here's Trent, defended by Thibault. Deep 2 from Anthony. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thibault finds Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Burks against Lillard. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Thibault kicks to Milton. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Whiteside. Ariza's got his first points in this one.
Ariza with a nice job of running wide out there to complete the break.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Anthony, the pass to Ariza. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Horford, and the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And stolen by Whiteside. And stolen by Horford. Milton kicks to Embiid. Shoots from the corner. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Philadelphia.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Here's Embiid. The offensive rebound, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Thibault, the pass to Milton. From deep three-point range, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Trent, off target. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Music. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nurkic with the steal. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
LeVert finds Allen. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And guys, Caris LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg. And it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way. As a wing scorer, he can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. And he's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Good on the shot.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Here's Anthony. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
KD passes to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Allen. 9 feet out. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Nurkic against Allen. Down low. Shot's good by Durant.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Irving. It's good. This game is all even.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Ariza outside. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Inside. Good. Nice job down low. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Nurkic. He has 6. McCollum, no good. LeVert against Nurkic. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Passes it to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Anthony against KD. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Caris LeVert. Portland also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Little in for Trevor Ariza. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
As dead-eye an outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Whiteside, high post. Oh, Whiteside in position. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Offense, the order of the day is the first. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian...
I'm training in the summer, before practice, after practice.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Little out there with Collins. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the point guard position. There's the dish to Whiteside. And stolen by Jordan. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Little. There's the pass to Trent. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Harris. The Blazers getting the bucket, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Goes up again. It's Collins with the drive, and it's good on the layup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harris, right side. Here's Llewellyn, covered by Hood. Jordan can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 5. Hood, the pass to Trent. Hood deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and Anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Luwawu. He's guarded by Collins. Jordan kicks to Prince. Back to Jordan. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 3. Hood, the pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, Whiteside in position and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And stolen by Hood. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Collins passes to Whiteside. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Pass to Luwawu. And it's in there. Luwawu's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Collins. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Jordan, and stolen by Whiteside. And they're running. Here's Little. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Durant. 5 to shoot. LeVert the pass to Allen. Good work there as it goes. Allen's got 10 points.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Little gets to Ariza. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's deflected. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... It was Jared Allen who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 2 assists.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Allen. Durant kicks to LeVert. The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to Allen. Back to Irving. The 11-footer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Ariza. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And Ariza shows no mercy on these drives inside. When he's got room to jam it, he's not thinking twice. He's bringing the thunder.
Now here's LeVert. To the middle. Here's Allen. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeVert kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen, and it's Prince in for Dinwiddie. The Trailblazers making a switch here. The Nets with the lead. And Durant, here we go. Excellent D there from Anthony.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And it's Lillard missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. KD dishes to Jordan. LeVert against Lillard. LeVert the pass to KD. To the inside, Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Jordan's got 6 points.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
And the basket by Lillard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Jordan kicks to KD. Lillard against Irving. To the middle. Here's LeVert. The kick out to Irving. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Rodney Hood. LeVert finds Durant. Back to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No good from Jordan.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving drives in. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Irving. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Trent passes to Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. It could go. The shot missing. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Nets lead by 5. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard. Jordan kicks to Harris. Whiteside, Irving. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now here comes Collins leading the break. 20 feet out. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Trent.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Prince kicks to Jordan. Puts it up from 15, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oh, McCollum in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got his first bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Anthony. Makes it off the glass.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Irving passes to Jordan. Can't get it to fall. Portland trailing here. Here's Trent. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Luwawu. Dishes to Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. It's Prince on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Anthony. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Whiteside, the pass to Anthony, and they take the lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And now Portland on the break. The pass to Trent. He kicks to Whiteside. Outside Collins. Back to Whiteside. And stolen by Prince. One-on-one fast break. Here's Luwawu. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Whiteside dishes to McCollum. And stolen by Jordan. Here's the break. Prince, the pass to Irving. Back to Prince. Here's Luwawu. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Trent. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. It's blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Caris LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu. Stolen by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Ariza's got the ball. Yes!
And I love seeing Anthony come up with big plays in these moments because his team is depending on him to score, especially when the game is tight. Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Right block shot.
Yes! Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, McCollum in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeVert the pass to Allen. Durant with it. LeVert in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Here's Lillard. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the... Now it's ended.
Hey, Kevin, with the Sixers have...
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got the opening basket of the game for Philadelphia.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
It's good. Simmons with it. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Here's Allen. The kick out to Irving. Back to Allen. Richardson against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Right side, Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And last season, Richardson battled some injuries. Took some time to adjust to playing in Philly, but eventually it all came together.
Yeah, Gia, you knew that a hard worker like Richardson would find his role. I mean, the guy is so competitive. He's as competitive as it gets. He brings that fire.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Down low. Got a piece of it. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way, and he's that intense.
Outside Irving. Inside. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Horford. It's Richardson on the wing. Goes back up. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from KD. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You have to love it. There's no quit in this kid, Irving. When he gets hit, he sticks with his shot.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Caris LeVert. It's Richardson on the wing. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Irving looking for an opening. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Horford leading the charge.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now the pass to Jordan. He feeds it to Harris. To the paint. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
He's going to get it done all over the floor. Outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Harris's shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Prince kicks to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Prince outside. Jordan dishes to Prince. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Irving takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Harris outside. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got 9 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Simmons can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
And Simmons drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harris finds Dinwiddie. Inside. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Scott. Here's Robinson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Korkmaz is out there with Robinson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Burks in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
To the right side. Here's Korkmaz, and Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. Burks finds Thybulle. Tries again. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now here's Durant. Here's Luwawu. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
To the left wing. And it's sent back by KD. Out to Harris. Down low. Deflects the pass. Durant against Robinson. KD passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Pass to Thybulle. Back to Burks. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Pass to Milton. And that one drops for him. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's KD. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Burks kicks to Scott. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Richardson, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Burks. And then for Brooklyn, Dinwiddie's checked in for Luwawu. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Joe Harris. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. No good from Simmons.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And it's LeVert missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Richardson the pass to Horford. To the middle, Durant with the steal. And stolen by Simmons. The finish, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
KD finds Allen. Dinwiddie outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play, everybody. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. He was on the fritz. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Hart.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie.
Oh, wow! Nice! Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
Inside. Allen up top, guarded by Embiid. Allen trying to break free. It's hauled in by Richardson. Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Embiid, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Simmons inside. Defended by Allen. And that one's good. Simmons.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Dinwiddie drives in. And stolen by Richardson. Pass to Embiid. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The kick out to Irving. The feed to Allen. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Burks finds Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For Philadelphia, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and that one falls for Robinson. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Allen, and it's Prince in for Luwawu. Robinson hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's in there. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
A shot by Milton, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. KD with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Prince penetrating. The putback, it's good on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And it's sent back by KD. And that's Prince, that time on the assist from KD. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And then Durant with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And they came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Alec Burks. 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Korkmaz. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Just 5 on the clock, and finished off by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
And Durant, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
And Durant, on the move like that, so difficult to defend. Even if you're standing there waiting for him, he can still create an advantage.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And they double up Embiid. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. Doesn't go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Jordan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Passes it to Milton. Now here's Horford, defended by Durant, stolen by Durant. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thibault. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's LeVert. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Goes up off the inbound. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Allen.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Simmons passes to Embiid. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Low block shot on the way. Here's Harris. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Brooklyn leading by 11. Durant with it, picked up by Harris. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Richardson finds Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson values the easy assist over a risky shot.
And stolen by Richardson. And a wide open look for Simmons. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Al Horford's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Simmons. The shot's good. Simmons got 19 points.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. Nets passing it around. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Dinwiddie with the steal. KD passes to Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 6th assist on the night. The 76ers trail by 9. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by KD. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving can't hit. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
I mean, you love to see that kind of effort on the offensive boards. Horford might be into his 30s, but he still brings energy.
And Durant, here we go. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Outside for Durant. Back to Irving. KD against Horford. Durant, the pass to Irving. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Here's Richardson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Durant, the pass to Allen. Sweet move, and the layup is up and in. And the Nets lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Outside Irving. To the inside. Allen outside, just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here, and he makes that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling. And he's not going to pass up that one, and trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between area.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care of business like, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. We bring you tonight into... We are...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Here we go. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Embiid's shot is good.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Embiid with the steal. Horford with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking right on his feet in transition.
Now here's Anthony. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Anthony.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Simmons. And he makes good on the layup.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. And stolen by Richardson. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
The three from McCollum. It's hauled in by Harris. And the 76ers with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The 76ers leading by 12. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
That one goes in.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Thybulle. Softly drops in the floater.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Trent, defended by Thybulle. Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup.
Strong suit on offense is Collins getting down on the inside.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Thybulle can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Little. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Burks the pass to Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Good checked in for Lillard. Philadelphia also making some changes. And Robinson III comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Out to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. And good that time.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Whiteside, good.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling. Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he stayed
humble beginnings. You know, I'm from
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Scott is out there with Robinson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Ariza against Robinson. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about the experience paying off here as Ariza excellent at noticing that his man was wide open.
Milton the pass to Harris. Back to Milton. Three-pointer. No good that time. Trailblazers trail by 13. And the pass to Hood. Robinson against Ariza. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Harris fires the 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. Ahead, here's McCollum. A putback. Hood stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Horford with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 4 this quarter.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
It's Ariza on the wing. McCollum deciding where to go with it. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Horford. The 76ers leading by 13. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. No good on the shot. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you have to be careful when Nurkic attempts those kinds of shots. He's very skilled at drawing contact.
Little, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Rodney Hood. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Richardson. Here's Thybulle, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Horford, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Anthony. Portland no good that time either.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Horford. Great positioning on the putback.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
The drive by Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. On the wing, Harris.
I see him.
Now Simmons. And the rebound by Nurkic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Little. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Horford.
Running the floor correctly is a true art of the game. Horford does it beautifully there in transition and gets a high percentage look as a result. The running big. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong, displaying the force of a tidal wave. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Al Horford has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Simmons passes to Richardson. Over McCollum. Embiid finds Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And a dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Trent. Back to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Collins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Here's Collins. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 15-point game. Trent gets the bucket. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Simmons passes to Embiid. In the corner, it's Richardson. Six to shoot. Simmons against Lillard. No good from Simmons. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Whiteside kicks to Lillard. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's Collins with the drive.
Collins sees an opening, gets to the opening, and drives in.
Outside, Simmons. Off target with his 3.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Collins. Whiteside inside. Embiid's there. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hassan Whiteside. Here's Richardson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Whiteside finds Collins. Back to Whiteside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Richardson for 3. Lillard with the rebound. Here's Trent. Up and in on the layup. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Embiid wide open. Oh, to beat the clock. what a play!
That is fun.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Embiid in at the 5.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And here's Harris from the arc. Anthony against Horford. And the shot goes in.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Passes it to Anthony from downtown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the 3. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Nurkic.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first one falls. So for the Trailblazers, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Little, and Lillard subbed in for Hood. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Anthony. It's Ariza on the wing. The pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Embiid. Nurkic can't hit. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Korkmaz. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the fourth quarter.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Lillard.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Simmons passes to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Thybulle kicks to Simmons. Takes a 3. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Lillard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Throws up. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Lillard.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris outside. From deep. Here's Thybulle. Count that one.
and loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. And stolen by Horford. Embiid drives in. And Embiid throws it down.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Lillard from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Philadelphia.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Outside for Simmons. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Swanigan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.